How is everyone doing today? Let me make sure this is doing the right one here. You guys hear me fine? The overlay is being weird for some reason. I think it's going for the overlay from the other scheduled stream. That's weird. Gambling time? I don't have any. I don't think anything is sold. Okay. You see here. Let's see if the chat changes at all. Because if that doesn't change, then I might need to go look at the overlay in stream elements here. That's weird that that's not. Might be an issue with me having multiple scheduled streams. Is it's I like on my OBS I see the correct chat, but for the chat on the overlay it is not working. Yeah, that's weird. Let me take a look at stream elements here. Browse overlays. Yeah, that's weird that that's doing that. I don't remember which one I have on here. Just not gonna worry about it right now. Merkstar, Chrome Nuke, Martin, Justin, Warpcore, how y'all doing? Freak Boy, how you doing? So the chat is not going to work today. Let me just hide this element here. And where's the box for that? Okay. Let's just save that. The chat's not going to work, but I can at least get the other part to stick up. Hans, how you doing? What do I think about the Excelsior 2? The Excelsior 2, I think the ship itself is going to be okay, but at the same time, you know, if you are not somebody that uses beam arrays, you're not going to be the biggest fan of it. At the end of the day, it is a 4-4 cruiser, and the simple reality is that 4-4 cruisers, especially if they don't have the ability to use like dual heavy cannons, their performance is not amazing anymore. So, you know, I think the Excelsior 2 will be a fine ship, but it does have limitations given its setup. Did I? Oh, crud. You know, let me go do that real quick. So, I re-rolled one of the... So I re-rolled the... What is it here? The Tal Shiar Adapted Destroyer on the PC side. The first person... Fish 91 did not respond within 2 days. I even went out, I tried to contact them, I sent them a friend request, and nothing. Just no response. So I've re-rolled that one, and you're saying I need to re-roll the Deimos here for the Xbox giveaways? Let me... Yeah, you never got a response on the Deimos there? That's unfortunate. Okay, so let me find that here. Copy ID. Shell, how's it going? Rather pleased they fixed feature probes. Yeah, so they fixed it, but at the same time they broke it, right? So I saw on Reddit there was a post breaking down that the feature probes now they don't they're not being impacted by any damage boost. They're not even being impacted by K-perf. You're not getting anything out of upgrading them. So I mean that they have fixed the fact that they despawned, but at the same time they managed to brick basically everything else about the Git module, it seems. Waldo, how's it going? Okay, I'm gonna re-roll the Deimos on Xbox at Turtle's request here. Copy ID, G re-roll, and Reroll. Application did not respond. This is gonna work eventually. Eventually it'll work. Darth, how you doing? Ed, it happens. There'll be more stuff, and I'll be doing some hide and seek stuff on the stream here today. What are my expectations for new content in the coming years? I still like building ships and stuff, but I think we need some new stuff to use our ships in and keep players in STO. I very much feel at this point that they're done with any big changes. Like every time they okay, there we go. RZ won that. Hold on a second. Let me what was the name there? AHR please. Okay. That got re-rolled. Hopefully that person responds. But what do I expect them to do? I expect them to just keep pumping out ships. I expect us to continue the trend of, basically 1 to 2 missions every quarter. A new TFO scattered here or there. But any big stuff, any big changes, I just don't see them doing it anymore, to be honest. Like every time that we've asked them for a new reputation, a new fleet holding, they just come back saying we don't have the people to do that anymore. And I don't see that, changing anytime soon. I would love another reputation, introducing some new gear. They could also go through and do like another tier on all of the existing reputations, but and add more gear in that way. That'd be interesting. But I don't see them going through and doing anything like that anytime soon. Yeah. Yeah, at this point too, you have to keep in mind when they look at developing things, they see that they have a game that is now almost 13 years old. They feel that it has enough content to keep people engaged long enough to go in and buy ships. So I feel like they think that there's enough here to keep people engaged. But I very much disagree with that in some ways because there's no end game. Like this game is that there's once you have done all your reputations, you've done all the story missions, like what the hell is there to do other than make a new character or just mess around with ship builds or stand on a map and, role play in chat or like play the exchanges. There's no like hard raids or anything. The content they have is just a joke, and I don't expect that to change anytime soon. Yeah, Darth, I would agree with that. I mean, I still think STO is going to continue getting development, but I do not think we are going to get any big changes to the game in the near future. Space Barbie? Yeah, Space Barbie is definitely a thing, Dark Eddie, but um, it just there's only so much of it you can do, right? Like, and when it comes to the Space Barbie stuff, okay, you want to mix and match ships. This new Excelsior that's coming out, I did not know this when I recorded the video because Thomas posted it on Twitter later in the day. But the new Excelsior 2 cannot be kit bashed at all with the existing Excelsior skins. Apparently this new Excelsior 2 model is larger and you can't mix and match the parts. I'm gonna keep chat up on screen a bit more today just because I don't have the chat window here. 120 meters longer. Yeah. That's still, it's unfortunate. Like, the, you know, people kit bashing stuff is always a huge part of why people go out and get ships. And now somebody that may have went out and got the ship for the skin that wants to fly the legendary version of the Excelsior, well, they can't use this new skin on their legendary one. Spencerception, terrible. Am I doing another giveaway for Xbox pretty soon? I don't know. Um, the giveaways are all community hosted. Turtle did quite a bit there, and um, it's up to him if he wants to do anything else. I'm not going to push anyone into doing anything there, especially giveaways, because giveaways can be very expensive. Also, always remember, long-term players are not STO's target group. Indeed, STO is a game where realistically, I think the majority of people that come into this game, they start it and within 6 months they're pretty much already done because they've experienced all of the content that the game has, and they realize that the only thing to do is to make more characters or just keep working on your existing character to make the already easy content even easier. No, we're not getting the finale of the Mirror episodes this year, but Mercstar, I think the finale for the Terran arc is going to be in February with the anniversary. I think that's what they've said, and then in April or May should be the startup of the new storyline with whatever season we get then. McStud, how's it going, man? You didn't win the Xbox giveaways? No, you didn't. I'm sorry. Salil, how you doing? Yeah, indeed. On so other games have similar team limitations, but they don't complain about that, and there's still stuff pushed out. I mean, Stowe is still pushing stuff out, but it's there's nothing big. Yeah, I think that would be good, Chell. Yeah, the end of January. Yeah. Um. So I do want to mention this. I'm going to include a link to this in the chat here. You grab the right link. It's a bit off topic, but some of you probably saw me tweet about this and put in the Discord. Drop is doing a thing where you can click this gift box each day to have a chance to win some prizes. If you get a code off, just don't worry about it. But each day you can go back and hit this thing to potentially get something free. And the only reason I'm even mentioning it is because I got nothing out of my first one yesterday. However, I sent the link to my mom and she had an account through Drop. She went through and hit it and she got a code for a free keyboard. So I picked it out. She ordered it, and that was a code for a free keyboard that they would normally sell for $450 to $500. So if you want a chance at a free keyboard, headphones, keycaps, whatever, go check that out. If you get a code that's only X% off, then don't worry about it, but you can hit this thing each day up through the 13th. So definitely check that out if you're interested in potentially getting a free keyboard, headset, or something else through Drop. What did I get today? I got a code for 10% off any in-stock audiophile product. So any headphones or anything like that they have. So I'm not gonna use these codes myself unless I get something for free. If they give me a code for something free, then of course I'll take advantage of it. But the X% off, I'm probably not gonna use. Yeah, STO is very much an open sandbox compared to other games. Sell it on the exchange? Terrible. Okay, let me see what my dailies are here. Destroy Undine ships in the battle zone. Gain salvage. Defeat Tholians. You know, I buy a surprising amount of these reroll tokens. I don't like to mess around with the battle zone stuff. It just takes too long. So Tholian's ground, gain salvage, and shield healing in space. Those are thankfully all very, very easy. Yeah. I put a link in for the drop stuff in the chat, and it's also down in the description below. So if you want to check out that drop stuff, link is I'll put it in chat again. There you go. There was nothing to indicate it, but perhaps the new Breen torpedo scales off EPG. Yeah. I still think, I don't know how many saw the Twitter thread that I did, but I do think it would be quite interesting if they started to introduce some new, like, TAC consoles to the Fleet Spire. So I asked some questions to Kale about the new Breen set. I expect that the Omni is going to face the same set restriction, or the same slotting restrictions that every other Omni faces. So you're probably going to be forced to choose between this new Omni and one of your existing set ones, unfortunately, but we'll find out, you know, Tuesday for sure. But my expectation is that you're not going to be able to use it alongside your other set Omnis. But I also asked about, you know, a turret being added to the set, and then I also mentioned, you know, that we'd be interested in some new TAC consoles at the Fleet Spire for, you know, cold damage, fire damage, physical, radiation. Like, you know, these things are not that popular, but it would still be very nice to at least have TAC consoles for those other options. It would just give us more ways, more options to build out our ships. The drop thing, it should work worldwide. It should work. Users are responsible for international duties and taxes as applicable. So it should work elsewhere. Stargate. It should work. You just would have to pay for shipping and shit if you're going to another country. Roton would be cool? Yeah. I don't know if the console has any cooldown reduction. They really did not give us a ton of information in the blog there, so a lot of it we're going to have to wait and see. And yeah, it is nice to have another set in the game, absolutely. The Breen ships, not everyone's a fan of them, but I actually like the visuals on some of the older Breen ships. I don't think they're that terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go get some of these endeavors done here. Got to kill some Tholians on Nukara. That's a very hard challenge right there. Yeah, I liked the Chelgret, and I can't remember the name of the other, Chelbolg or whatever. Like the warship. I always enjoyed that Breen ship. You know, and we all focus on ships that are much more expensive, but like something like that Chelbolg, or even the Chelgret or whatever it is, like that ship would still be perfectly viable to use in endgame nowadays. Like he definitely, like, they weren't the most popular visually, but like stats wise those ships have held up fairly well. Yeah. Chelgret, yeah. Yeah, that's so they've got the video of the ship set to come out at the exact same time the blog comes out. Okay, so I've got that endeavor done. see. I need to go to my tank character here. Where the hell is it? Yeah, they have the drop shift. Yeah, they've got the drop shift, which is now going to cut out. Let me I did not mean to hit the microphone there with the keyboard. Was an accident. Let's go off. So they have the drop shift. That is an 1800, so it's not it's full size in that it's got a numpad, but it's not, you know, it's not like a 2U0 here, but it, you know, it still works. Feels good. Nice premium board. Yes, they do have keyboards with numpads there instead. Bit expensive. If you were buying one, I might say unless you have like a really good coupon for them, I'd probably look at Keychron for like a full-size keyboard, but the drop stuff is still solid. The cam just moved by itself. Yeah, it'll follow me around. I gotta wait 2 minutes. Nah, it's just this camera because I've got it set so it's auto framing, so it'll follow me around a little bit. It's not, the camera itself is not moving. It's just that it's within the NVIDIA in software, I have it set to auto frame. Yeah. Just calls him McStud. I know. Told him he needs to rename his channel to McStud. I'm waiting for the shield bubble to come off cooldown here. Alan, how's it going? Good afternoon. I still early in the day for me. I feel like I could go for like another cup of coffee. Let's go back to the background removal so it takes up less space. There we go. So actually, on the topic of like the full size stuff there, Stu, what I found that I like more so far is background blur. I prefer like it's one of these 75%. Go with the 75%, and then to get my numpad, I just have a standalone numpad that I can use. So just gives me a little bit more flexibility, and I can have the numpad off to like the right side of my desk, and the keyboard I can just move wherever. Stud McMuffin? Oh no. I did miss some comments here. So yeah, Chell, that'd be funny to do actually. Did you guys see the chatbot thing? I saw like the open AI chatbot. Like it's crazy how good that thing is. Before Cryptic started, their silence Kale mentioned content that involved adding in another T6X token that would give your ship another weapon slot. Yeah, I mean that just gives them options. They're never going to introduce like tier 7 ships because they know that it would absolutely just kill the game. But that definitely is an option for them to do, to just give us more T6X type tokens that give us more, just let us do more with our existing ships. Come on, give me shield healing. Are you serious? That wasn't enough? Yeah, there's no content that justifies needing tier 7. Yes, the thumbs up are appreciated also. This is not like a full-on heavy tank, so it doesn't have enough survivability for this. I just want shield healing game. 20k, all I want. 20k more shield healing. Come on. Thank you. E6 triple X? Yeah, that'd be funny. I mean, that's just some of the proposed ideas that were mentioned. It's nothing's guaranteed to happen. But you know, that's all stuff that's possible. Like, I think one of the good things they could do with a T6 type token would be give us a hangar slot on every ship. Like +1 hangar, +1 weapon, +1 universal console. People would go nuts for that. Should have used Valdor console? Yes, that's true. That would have been a lot easier. Let me show chat here again. Ryder, how's it going? Picard? Yeah, so there's no content in the game right now that needs T7, and you could almost argue that for tier 6, right? With the current difficulty of stuff. Like, if they wanted to introduce tier 7 ships, they would need to introduce content in the game that is harder and needs those higher tier ships. But they're not going to do that. They tried that with Delta Rising when they introduced tier 6 ships, and half the players at the time just never came back to the game. Like, so many people left with Delta Rising. It was absolutely insane. Every fleet that I know has never regained the level of activity that it had before Delta Rising, and that was 8 years ago. You know, like, they're not going to go through and introduce tier 7. It would literally just kill the game. Rob, how's it going, man? The more I think about it, the more I want the +1 hangar token. Yeah. Well, keep in mind, Delta Rising just was, on their part, just a massive level of incompetence. Like, for those of you that were not around at Delta Rising, the way that they handled some of the issues that popped up at that time was another major factor that pushed a lot of people out. They just, their management there just displayed some of the highest levels of incompetence I've ever seen. So with Delta Rising, if you leveled too fast after that release, they were punishing players that leveled too fast and taking back the levels. And the exploit that people were doing is what we now know as Argala. People were playing the patrols and were leveling up too fast, but that was their excuse as to why they were punishing people. But they also randomly punished people who the only thing that they had done was played through the story missions, and they took away some of the levels from those people. Players loved it. Uh, yeah, Arctic. Yeah, you can do but anything in this game can still be done with a tier 5 ship. Absolutely. First Gentleman. Right? Yeah, indeed, Chell. Yeah, TBC never regained the social level of social activity that it had before Delta Rising. Yeah, they you know, they've always been somewhat disconnected from the player base, and that was one of those points in the game's lifetime where they were just severely out of touch. Yeah. The 20-hour upgrades were brutal. They only love lockboxes. I think I even have some videos from way back where I like was showing when the upgrade stuff was just being added. Yeah, so here's a video when they were just adding in the slash upgrade item stuff, right? Yeah, there's the original upgrade UI. High quality. Most strikes, first gentleman. Tails, for the drop thing, just try it every day. Just try it every day, and you'll have a chance at something potentially free. Like, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get something free, but you know, you can hit that every day for the next or up through the 13th, and each day you could potentially have a chance to get something free. Was Delta Rising before Cryptic? No, Cryptic's always been there. That was Delta Rising was after Perfect World had picked the game up. Yeah, Cryptic's always been around. So on another topic here, completely random and non-STO related, have you guys seen this OpenAI chat thing? Like, I was messing around with this because I saw Linus Tech Tips and Luke talking about it on the WAN show last night, and this chatbot, like, you can go in and ask it, write me a C# program to parse a .log file. Like, I could just go and say that, and it'll like write up a program. It's not going to be, you know, the most accurate thing ever, but it's just crazy that the bot's going through and like can go through and write something up that quick. It's a bit crazy, and this type of stuff's only going to evolve. The STO we know is just a reskin Champions Online in essence. Yeah. I have one endeavor left to do here. ESG IRL. Yeah. The bots are taking over. The AI has won. Yeah. Yeah, like you can literally go in there, and people were apparently using it to write up some like game mods and stuff, and I was like, imagine if we could find a way to use this to like write a parser for Stow for the combat log file. Just go in there and get it to write up most of the code, and then just go through and polish it all up. The chatbot, yeah, I can link the chatbot. You have to create an account and say it's for personal use. But this thing, like this chatbot, like you can literally just go through and ask it things, and it'll like come up with answers, and it'll write like papers for you. It's crazy. So if I do write me a 100 word essay that summarizes let's see. Like, look at this. I just ask it and I ask it and it's like there. But then I can also like, I can go in and ask it to write up a ton of stuff or write like a program. Like, it's just crazy how in how much this little chatbot can do. And this is by OpenAI, which I think I read is like Musk owns part of it or something. Yeah, rip term papers, yeah. Like what this wrote is not bad. Like, gambling addiction is a serious mental health disorder that is characterized by an intense urge to gamble. People with this condition are unable to control their urge to gamble even when they are aware of the negative consequences of their actions. Like, this actually, like, it it's a good write up. And Linus Tech Tips was messing with it live on the WAN show last night, and they were talking about it for like an hour. Like, people have been writing up programs just using what this says. It's just crazy. Like, I can go through and say, write me a short essay on the history of Star Trek. And this thing is not connected to the internet, so it's not using like Google. Everything that it has is like stuff that's stored in its like data library or whatever from before 2021, I think is what I was reading about it. But it can go through and write up like a short essay like that. It's done. And you can go through and like just ask it, bunch of neat stuff, and it'll respond. It's a neat little thing to engage with. It's really off topic for Stowe, but someone out there may find it interesting. You can sign up free to mess with it. When will STO become more popular? Well, keep in mind it doesn't have anything from like last year, so let's asking. When was the Star Trek on? Yeah, so there's some stuff it won't be able to answer, like you see right there. So it can't answer everything. It doesn't. It wouldn't be able to answer that either, Alan, because it doesn't have any information from after 2021. Silly Rabbit, how you doing? Okay, so we are going to do some giveaways here. And these giveaways are not going to be done. Yeah, I did toss the link, and let me link it again. So go create an account there, Stu, and you can screw around with it. Just say that it's for personal use. If you hit that you're like a content creator, it will block you. You have to say it's for personal use. But I'm going to do some hide and seek type giveaways here. So I am going to turn my screen off after I show some of the prizes here. And the first couple of people to find me are going to be getting some prizes. So I've got some mirror ships here, courtesy of Alan, and I've also got some winter sweaters. So I'm going to grab these from the mail quick. And let me grab these here. I've got a lot of mails. I enjoy the random lock boxes that are just mailed to me. We just talked about gambling addiction. That is another case of gambling addiction. Just encouraging it. Okay. So the first couple of people to find me are going to get a tier 5 ship and a winter sweater. So I am going to go to space, and I'm going to disable my game screen here. Let me disable this, and first to find me in game. Let me change this text quick. Properties. Game. We'll get as. Okay. I am going to go to a random map here. Going to do hide. I am not at New Romulus. I'm gonna fly around and find a place. No cheating off my glasses. I know we had this issue last time. Oh no. I'm finding a place. Just check every exchange in the game. You opened. Oh no. Chell knows where I am. I need to turn the game sound off also because it can give away my position. So, fun story. I had a copyright hit on a video a while back. This was many years ago. But the reason for the hit was because there was audio in there that ended up being the the ambient noise ended up being like hit of me going through sector space. It apparently matched up 2 seconds of it, so the entire video got uh demonetized, and it was just like, what the hell? Yeah, Hans, it is absolutely crazy. Okay. Screen's going on. If you find me, then go above my ship because I won't see the trade window. Here we go. The first people to find me are going to get some winter sweaters and a tier 5 ship, courtesy of Alan. This is a popular place. Some people that have been around for a while should be familiar with it. Ivan, thank you for the sub. Yeah, it is really crazy. Like, when I was watching the WAN show last night, they were talking about how some people were um going through and like taking like some really obscure code, and this thing was spitting out correct answers. Oh, you're right. I did not do a ping on the Discord, did I? Which instance? Let me go get that answer. 15. I'm in instance 15. Is it full? Okay. Waldo, you've already found me. Let me... I'm trying to, like, get this so it doesn't reveal my location. Yeah. But the thing is, Hans, that this thing will be confidently incorrect. So it may be wrong at points. I've been found by 2 people now. So is that 3? Okay. So I have been found. Aldo finding me? I've been found. Chell, Webbs, Waldo, and Voltic. You guys found me. The answer, or where I was hidden, was the Betran Nebula. Let me... Oh no, it's... Smaller game. There we go. Let's grab for Webbs. I know Webbs wants the Herogen. Webbs looks like a real fearful fella. Let's get that festive snowman outfit. Just activate the cloak and nobody will find me? I know. Chell here is a big Romulan fan, so... And Badgie, I know. That's Chell right there. Waldo, where are you at? I thought Waldo was here. There you go. Voltic doesn't want a prize, but instead wants us to do a TFO elite team. And which elite TFO should we do? Is the answer... Hopefully not storming the spire. Spire's no-go. You turn that off. Here? You want to hear Space Elite? Oh no, Cure Space Elite's pretty hard. I don't know if I'm in the right ship for that. I'm in the beam overload setup. What other... I need more ships. Let's go with the beam overload. Everyone likes beam overload. Kier Space Elite. Join the public queue if you want it. And it's, or I guess, Kier Found Elite. That's the name of it, technically. Terrible, Jared. Kier Elite has popped. Let's get the game audio back on. Mother, thank you for the $3. Is appreciated. Damo, the Red Riker BB gun that they have in the winter event, that is going to be referencing Home Alone. The Home Alone movie series, so it's a very old reference. No, there'll be more. Don't you worry. There's going to be some more giveaways here. Some nice little hide and seek ones, but I'm going to try to hide a little bit better for some of these other ones, because like I just went to a random spot in sector space and you guys literally, like, less than 3 minutes, people already knew where I was. Christmas, oh, am I thinking of the wrong one? Isn't it Home Alone? It isn't Home Alone? Okay. So it's referencing a lot of older American, like, Christmas themed movies and all that. We'll think we didn't even get you in here. No. And I forgot my cloak goes off here at the start because of that damn prompt. This isn't as punchy as a tort build. I can't just kill the cube. My build sucks. Beam overload misfired. There it goes. I like to make this harder. Christmas story? Okay, yeah. I knew I was getting something mixed up there. Oh, we're gonna fail this. I gotta help the Kang. Gotta protect it. Too casual to kill the cube? Yeah, it's... I'm honestly like a really casual player. To prove it, I'm using beam overload. I can't see part of my tray right now because the microphone's in the way. I'm here to annoy Chell with my firing cycles. The content is too hard? Yeah. You're right. Beam overload is good in a supporting role, but using it as the main DPS absolutely blows. Like, we use beam overload in HSE runs because it's good for the side DPS, but as the main DPS, you tell a team, like a nanny team, that you're trying to boost up beam overload, and half the people on the team are going to be looking for the nearest toaster. Green, how's it going? It's because everyone just does the spam spacebar shit. I need to go through and fix that. Let me... So we failed that. That's because I'm on a low deep beam overload build. Let me... STO keybinds. Let me just get this over with and fix this stam keybind, because this is really bad. Go and take F. We're going to take fire all cannons and beams off the stam tray. Get out of there. And now, let's do shift plus spacebar. Add key, shift. Actions. There we go. You happy, Chell? You happy? Do I ever play the story missions? I used to play through quite a few missions. But to be honest with you, I just have not really been that interested in some of these newer arcs. This character has not played through most of the story arcs, but the last set of missions that I actually sat down and played through was probably the Gamma stuff. Like I still haven't went through and done the Age of Discovery stuff, Jula's Discovery, the Klingon Civil War, Terran Gambit. Yeah. What flavor were those beams? They're going to be sensor linked phasers, I believe. Like this is pretty much a decked out phaser beam overload setup. So the phaser wide angle dual beam bank, and then 4 sensor linked dual beam banks. Now do 1 million in a Malon. Chow, my piloting right now is garbage. Like I haven't done any deeps runs in a while because I've been a little burned out. Like my piloting for the last little bit's just been absolutely just terrible. So my weapons are set now to shift plus spacebar for fire all weapons, and I believe under what the hell is it? Keybinds, no controls. Yeah, maintain auto attack is set. Yeah, I never got the morphogenic set. You know, that is something I never went through and did because I did the mission once and it bored the hell out of me, you know? And I just never wanted to play it again. Terrible, Ed. It's just also like when it comes to the DPS stuff and Stowe, you know, I feel like the entire momentum of all the DPS scene has just dropped drastically in the past 6 to 12 months. You know, when it comes to ISE, you know, Game Freaks came in before the wipes and showed, you know, hey, a really organized team can blow everything else out of the water with his 3 mil run. Then the wipes happened, and we've had multiple wipes because Cryptic keeps breaking things, or they just don't, accurately test things before releasing it. So the wipes over and over, and then the revised strategies that are just making it harder and harder to compete DPS wise. It's just demotivating because, like, why do I want to spend my time, to go through and beat like 1 or 2 people, compared to like 6-12 months ago where there was, dozens and dozens of people you could compete against. Like, it's harder for people to do the runs now, and the strategies have been fairly revised. And now there's Thaler on. I just don't see the point of doing any Torp or CSV runs when Thaleron runs are just going to be the top of the table. How am I liking the Legendary D7 so far? I think the Legendary D7's good. But when it comes to the Beam Overload build, I'm still running the Temporal one because the Temporal one has a better setup for Beam Overload specifically. Do you even know a good game when you see it? No. You know what defines a good game? How many different gamble boxes it has. And STO beats most of the other ones, to be honest. You know, we're 30 something lock boxes in now. There's no game like STO. The only other place I can go and get this type of gambling experience is a real casino. Cyrus, how you doing? Okay, I'm going to swap over to a different ship because reasons. You know what? Let's bring the Praetor out. Everyone likes the Praetor. Chadwick, yeah. The morphogenic Polaron is how they should do the Bree-Nominee, yeah. Terrible, Chell. I think the Praetor actually does look pretty decent. Why are you giving me these back webs? Should Thaleron be nerfed? No. Thaleron is perfectly balanced. It's Thaleron has the requirement of being having a very high team requirement. Thaleron is working perfectly fine, and if your average player goes and sets up a full Thaleron build, it doesn't matter. But Thaleron, if you don't build around it, if your entire team isn't built around it, then it's not going to do anything for you. Gotcha, okay. So none of you that found to be are in my fleet, so nobody's cheating that way. I need to go grab some items to give away here. Yeah. And it's also got a 3-minute cooldown. I'm offline on my friends list, but anyone that is in the same fleet as me can go through and find me that way. Hey Wolves, how's it going? Let's see here. That's good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay, here, let's see. Could you give out some cold stuff? Oh, absolutely. Nick is going on a little break, so he's not going to be around, I think, for like the next week. Right up is nearing 30 pages. Yeah, I do actually have some of those consoles, Waldo, so that is a good idea. Farmer, yeah. Sam, how's it going? Rob? No, even if you do /hide, people in your fleet will still see you on the roster. Oof. Has Triz streamed yet? Because I know he was talking about wanting to stream again, but he's been not feeling too great recently. Okay, I'm gonna go through do some more, you know, first to find me things here. So I'm gonna do hide. And I'm gonna hide my screen, of course, while I go and find a place to hide. Um, but there's gonna be some traits. So I'm just gonna randomly give people traits here and some consoles and maybe some kit modules. Yeah, definitely some kit modules. Even if the kit modules suck, I just want them out of my inventory. Because I've got a ton just spamming my inventory here, as you can see. Yeah, I think he was dealing with like Rona. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing again here. The game is going to go off. X is going to go up. I am going to find a random spot to go to. Yeah, if you already won, definitely, yeah, sit this one out. Hmm. I know Webbs is waiting to...
so much to secure peace with the Klingons.
Webbs is waiting. Hide and seek? Yeah, yeah. It's interactive. I just went to the wrong damn map. Want free shit? Come find it. Exactly. That is the true idea there. Okay. Give me just a minute. Nimoy gave me away from his grave. Yeah, but it's still Webbs. I'm not going to answer a DM asking where I am. What the? No, bad. Just gonna sit on my bridge and nobody's gonna find me. Could you imagine? The Faro would be your guess? Hoodwinked. Don't spoil. I don't know if I could respond to like a message like that, but maybe a mail with a key or something attached. You know what I mean? I've got the audio off, my glasses off to not give anything away. Can't see. No, I can still see quite well without my glasses, actually. Um, my vision is generally quite good with or without the glasses on. Oh, wow, Webbs. I looked at my mail. I saw a key, but I didn't see the little icon for something being attached. So I'm a bit disappointed there. No. Elmo. Dude, my niece has been watching something else too recently. The guy's name is like Blipple or something, and it's like, what the hell? I'm concerned. Blippi, yes. Round. It's too much. Almost there. Here we go. You guys ready? Find me and stand next to me, and whoever stands next to me first will get the most expensive trait. Whoever finds me first is going to get the most expensive trait out of my inventory here, which I think is Veruvian explosives. I'm on a Fed character. I don't know if this is a cross-faction map. That's probably my bad if that's wrong. So alone. I remember Defara actually having quite a few people on it back in the day. Now, this is gonna take you guys more than hopefully 3 minutes to find me. So someone gonna be lucky? Yeah. This is a waste of time. Yeah, it's just something to interact with the community. It's not for everyone, you know. It is a surprising big map. Can I challenge you to a melee PvP duel? No. Like, STO is a very, I don't know, there's not a lot of things to do in STO once you've done most of the content. It's only for Fed. Yeah, this is a Fed only map. I am sorry, people. Have I actually done my dailies yet? Yeah. Yeah, I did my endeavors. So, yeah, new ROM is surprisingly big. Absolutely. I've already done the event. I haven't been bothering to do it the extra days for the deal. Whoever stands next to my character first is going to get, you know, like a Veruvian explosives and some other nice items. Yeah, this one's probably a bit hard. Yeah, that's understandable, Evan. I generally am not lucky with the giveaways either, but that drop one yesterday that I tweeted about and it's in the description, got lucky there. Are you Webs? You stalkerish? You stalkerish son of a, like, how the hell do you find me so fast? How? Webs is the first to find me. Ranger, how's it going? Two people are here. So Webs was first, and okay, I've been found. I've been found. Okay. I thought this would take you guys a lot longer than it did. What the hell? Like, Webs, this is a bunch of random junk. You get to be the one to sell it now. Don't do that one. There you go. I'm in a random corner of the damn map, and then he still finds me. Like, Like, how do you guys find me so damn fast sometimes? Like, it's just. See, yeah, well. I'm not even like, I'm not close. Like, look at this. The spawn point is at the bottom left. The spawn point is at the bottom left of the map. And I was all the way over here. Like, this is some dedication, people. This is some dedication. Some of you scare me, okay? Yeah, I was just thinking with the winter event, you know. Oh, I gotta find a new spot. Let's see here. I'm debating on where I want to go next, Dark Eddy. I don't know where, because everyone, like, every spot so far, people have been able to find extremely fast. Like, it's crazy how fast people are finding me. Like, I'm in a random corner of a map, and I'm still being found. The Gamma Quadrant doesn't have a like a good place to go outside of just being in sector space, and being in sector space is just wide open, realistically. Um, I know. I have an idea. This is going to be a Fed only map again. Let me just get to it. Knowing Webs, he's going to just like follow me in sector space or something. Like, that's what I'm expecting. It is a sickness. I appreciate the key. That is very, very kind of you. Ryder. Appreciate that. And the Borg lockbox on top of it. It is truly a sickness. Where I'm going is a high quality map. Runs tonight? Probably not. Like DPS runs. I to be honest, my interest in deeps runs in general right now is pretty low. Brain, Borg lockboxes are always welcome. I am starting to open those up a bit more. The Borg lockbox has a higher drop rate for Borg Doffbacks. Webbs, have you went through and like just looked at every last corner of each map? Variety streaming is definitely good. You know, to with Twitch, I don't know. With Twitch, the variety stuff definitely works a lot better. Um, but Twitch, I would say to try and start doing like multi-streaming through Restream also, Osiris. Like use Restream and go through to both YouTube and um to Twitch, because I think long term YouTube is going to win out. I think Twitch is having issues, and that those issues are only going to get worse. I swear, if the colors of the screen are like reflecting on my face, that's giving this away, I'm gonna be sad. It's appreciated, Brain. Yeah, I foresee. I foresee. Um, I just really do foresee YouTube winning out in the long run. Which one of you stalkers will find me first? I do probably need to zoom this out a little bit. So if you are the first person here, you need to stand directly to my left so that I see you on the screen. I think I feel like YouTube long term has more opportunities. You know, if you so the thing with like with Twitch is that when it comes to like generating revenue on Twitch, you are entirely reliant on people donating to you for the most part. And whether that's through bits, if that's one of you trying to claim the prize, stay there and stand on the screen. And like jump up next to me. But yeah, finding streams on YouTube currently sucks. That's the issue with YouTube. Twitch is starting to push ads, but like the difference in revenue between YouTube and Twitch is night and day. Like on Twitch, the only way you make money for the most part is if, like I said, people go out and they donate to you. With YouTube, you're getting the YouTube heavily splits and pays their creators to make sure that you're creating more content to get both you and them more money. Whoever this is, jump up again if you're listening. Oh boy. Stargate, you've already won. But now you guys know where I am. Did anybody else here make it before I revealed my location? Maybe give people a hint? Yeah. I gave away my locations. Let's shift maps because that one don't count. Damn it. Give people a hint. Yeah, that's is a good idea. Yeah. I am anonymous. I'm on hide. Hide in a deep space encounter. Oh, that'd be brutal. Like going and finding those, because those actually despawn on the map too. Everywhere but the shipyard. I was standing on top of the exchange console. That's where I was there. Terrible. Okay. I'll find somewhere new. And somewhere that is available to both factions. That'll be better. The issue is that as soon as you guys see any of the maps, you're going to recognize them. Because realistically, there's only so many maps that I can go to. And there's some good ideas here, but now that they've been mentioned, people are going to be, already heading there. Real meta is to be there before Spencer. Webs, you scare me. I've got one. I like this one. It's scary. It really is scary. Webs is just... Well, Webs is also probably doing the target command, aren't you, Webs? Uh-huh. Herbal Webs. Why can't I just play... Oh. Okay. I am in a new spot. If you have already won, do not stand near me and jump. If you find me, I will give you something from my inventory that is worth a little bit of EC. I am on a Dyson themed map. You don't know this one? Hell yeah. I got Webs on one. I got Webs doesn't know where I am. Terrible Webs. I am on a Dyson themed map. There is your hint. This is a map that was introduced, I believe, in 2014. This is a Dyson map that was introduced in 2014 with the Delta Rising expansion. Why can't I just play Dabo? I mean, I could play Dabo, but yeah, this is a neat area, I'll say. Okay, whoever just found me, if you are somebody that has already won, walk away from me. If you are actually somebody that has not yet found me, then jump up again. Oh my. Someone did find me. Okay. I'm gonna take... Okay, I've been found by a few people. Okay, let's see who it is. I'm revealing my position. So I was found by Admiral X, and then Delta LG was the first here to find me. Delta LG, let's get you some items here. Let's get you your Parasitic Ice, which, by the way, is going to be a very popular console next week. Holy shit, that caused my frames to just drop. Let's see. Let's get you a Hive Mind. You know, here's a couple random foul beam arrays. Just I don't care what the hell you do with these things. Just get them away from me. I've got too many of them. There you go. This is your default hub? Damn it. Someone always knows. They know every map. There's no safe place. Okay. Admiral DX, you got the last Parasitic Ice. Get you some bowel beams also. Let's get you a Hive Mind. Everyone needs Hive Mind, right? Yes. Parasitic Ice, I believe, is still broken, but it has passives on it to boost cold stuff, and that's going to be more valuable for people with the new cold items that are being introduced with this winter event. Melvin, Dwayne, how's it going, man? I don't have any more Parasitic Ice here, but I'll give you some random kit modules. You don't have room for items, so there you go. Go ahead and take that there, Dwayne. Okay. So where was I hidden? I was on the Delta Quadrant Command in the engineering section. I was standing behind some of the neat little things over to the side over here. The Delta Quadrant Command was the social hub for all of the Delta Quadrant content that was added with the Delta Rising expansion. This used to be a very popular map, but not many people go to it anymore. Okay, let's go and shoot some stuff. Let's get in a binary circuit elite for folks that are needing to get any competitive marks. A reminder, binary circuit elite is a ground competitive TFO, but it is fairly easy to do. So let's go through and queue up for that. That is competitive marks, binary circuit elite, public queue. Very good way to get competitive marks, and it's just a race. It's not actual PvP. I gave the boimlers away already, and I don't have any more on stock right now. I don't know, but like it's literally just a maze. So if you guys want to get some easy competitive marks, if you're working on any alts, check out Binary Circuit Elite, join the public queue. It takes 10 people. So there'll be 2 teams of 5. Here we go. And with this one, you know, it's a race to see which team can get through the maze first, basically. There are some enemies to shoot on the map, but that's not the main focus of it. For a person who hates ground TFOs, as much as I dislike ground combat in this game, I do understand that the most effective way to grind reputation marks is to do the ground TFOs. The ground TFOs are really good from a like time spent to the rewards you get. The ground stuff is very good for that. Got the Tommy gun? Oh hell yeah. Got the Tommy gun right here. Are we? I don't know if I'll be there. I got some stuff to do with the family here today. You know, and I should probably check. I might even have some. While we're waiting for this to go, let me pop open that other account. I'll turn the game sound back on because I had that off. Oh yeah, we got this. A reminder for this first bit, one person needs to stay back and hit each of the consoles along the way. I'll stay back and I'll just spam the first one. Yeah, leveling definitely can suck. My recommendation is, you know, go with dual heavy cannons. Dual heavy cannons with cannon scatter volley, even while leveling up, is amazing.
Training simulation initiated.
I guess I'll cross. We're already through the first.
The blue team beat the first challenge.
Good job, team. I don't even know what happened. I know there's some kit modules people use to like just yeet right across this, but apparently we got through it real fast. What the hell's going on? Oh no, I can't see. Oh. I tried to, you can become a Borg drone and attack them, and I tried to do that, and I can do it again. Or not, damn it. We're getting through this real fast. I don't know who's carrying me here, but I very much appreciate it. Delta, thank you for the carry. As a casual player, I very much appreciate this type of carry. Okay. This is one of the fastest binary circuits I think I've ever been in. See, as I can go in and I've got my very casual setup here. Honestly, I feel bad for the NPCs right now.
The blue team beat the second challenge.
Okay then.
Program complete. Results to follow.
I appreciate the carry. that was super fast. 211 marks just like that. Bioessence, yeah. I know you can like use that. Is it to see the track even though gotcha. Gotcha webs. I'm gonna start up the another game client here quick. Patrick, I just buy it off the exchange. Basically, when you have a ton of or you need a ton of salvage, just go look at like Mark 10, Mark 11, common, uncommon, rare items on the exchange, and you just pick as many of them up as possible. Okay.
Starfleet has lost contact with the Federation science station in the Kasei.
How's that make you feel there, Webs? I'm doing my part. Neo, how's it going? This is just a random alt account that happens to have 400 and something Lobby on it. Okay. Anything in the bank? Another 130 Lobby? Oh man, so this account's got almost 600. Nobody saw that. It's not a random secondary account with ton of stuff on it. Gotcha. Yeah, I knew that there was something that people were using to get across there fast. Thank you for letting me know there. Yeah, binary circuit elite, like even if you're on the losing side, like it's so fast, it's so easy. And the only PvP aspect of it is that it's a race. There is that console where you can convert into a Borg drone to attack the other side, but they could easily kill you. Like it's really not that big of a deal. Let's do a Crystalline Catastrophe Advanced next. That's another 10-player queue. Yeah, binary circuit is so easy. I know Game Freaks a couple days back, he was telling me he went through and he bought like 150 million EC worth of stuff off the exchange before the upgrade event. And he's got like 1.5 million salvage now. Like he's got some ludicrous amount. Jobs, how's it going? It's Praetor time. Yeah, I did end up picking one up. Yeah, Ludomatic from the Foundry. Yeah. Well, if you want a tunnel loop too, there's also Oh, I got stuck in the damn cloak. Oh. Yeah, my thoughts on the Praetor haven't really changed. It's a good ship. Like, the Praetor ship's really good, but, um, like, definitely it's not for everyone. But there's also, like, a couple of patrols that spawn in multiple waves of enemies, and if you have, like, a cannon scatter volley build, an EPG build, just a really good AoE build, you can just pound the shit out of those enemies and get tons of loot. The ones that come to mind are like Rescue and Search, Ninth Rule. Rescue and Search is real easy. Like, you just sit there, you have your AoE build, and you just hammer them, and they just keep coming in wave after wave after wave. You know, you can go through that, spend the couple minutes in there, and it does really well. Ninth Rule. You have to like sit behind them when they spawn in at the end, and if you get in the right spot, then you have like your CSV build put together there, it'll just tear through them. Like, you don't have to do it on elite. In fact, most of those I'd recommend doing normal or advanced. Advanced is usually the sweet spot for patrols. Okay. What else can we do here? Erosion? Yeah. That can suck. By the way, with that drop stuff, did any of you get a code for like a free item, or was all of your coupons just or was it just like X% off? That's it. Webs, the picture you just sent on Discord there, that is a picture of the Beacon of Kalis. 10%. A bug, son. Well, with that drop stuff, just try it every day for each day up through the 13th, and not, you know, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna get, you know, a free item, but um, definitely check it out. Like I said at the beginning, that drop stuff. The only reason I have that linked in the description and all that is because I actually did win, or my mom won a code for a free keyboard on her account, and that keyboard was worth $450. So that's the only reason I was mentioning the drop stuff. Yeah, on my account, I just got like a 10% off yesterday, and then today I got 10%. I sent the link to my mom yesterday. She goes and hits it, free keyboard. I'm like, okay. No shipping fee. So with the Excelsior, I'm gonna probably do a build theorycraft video, and I'll probably do that for release tomorrow. I know the build theorycraft videos, not everyone liked the format of them, but you know, I think for people that are looking to put together the new Excelsior, those, or whatever ship I'm talking about, I think those types of videos are good to have. If you were outside the US, I think there would be a shipping fee, but being I'm in the US, there was no fee. This ship looks weird, yeah. There is a picture on Reddit that like perfectly describes what everyone thinks of the ship here. Let me where the hell is it? This was like one of the top posts in the past day or so. Yeah, here we go. Ranger, the code on drop. So the code, like it's set up at the top, like you got a free keyboard, and then it gave a coupon code right below it. Let me get the actual message. Praetor. Yeah. It's like this was the picture she sent me. Like these codes are locked to your account. You can't type this in and use it. But this is what the pop-up was for when she did the when she hit the gift box on the first day. It's Linus, how you doing? Yeah, the codes are always locked to, so they don't activate until you have one, until you win that code yourself. You would be able to use it. Checking stuff here. Yeah, so she sent me a message saying, pick out whichever uh one of them I wanted. So I went for their full stack one, which is their drop control keyboard. It's like a 10 keyless, and yeah, getting that for free. Like I would never spend $500 on this, but getting it for free, hell yeah. Free is always nice. I very much like free. What TFO can we do now? I'm trying to do TFOs that, ideally involve more people. I very much like free. Yeah. Yeah. PvP. I am not set up for PvP. I don't have a beam overload build set up for that. I'm sorry. Also, I should mention this too with that drop stuff, but if you did want, they do have like a giveaway thing at the bottom of that page that you can enter, like a Gleam one. So you can go through and enter that for a chance to win more stuff. 1v1 me behind the warehouse? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I picked up this little M.2 adapter a week or so back, and I keep fidgeting with it. If I keep doing that, it's just not going to work. It's not going to stay closed if I keep fidgeting with it. Okay, let's do Let's do something that many of you probably have not experienced. Well, per box, it's free. Drain those the box you hit each day. It's free. It's just to get you to try and. Most of the codes are coupons, but there's a chance you can get one to get like a free item. Let's do. Let's do Infected Manus Advanced. That's the ground version of Infected. There's a link to the drop stuff in the description below, and I'll include a link to it here in chat. Let me grab the link. We had a pop on Infected. Of course, this is also a referral link, so if you do decide to buy something from Drop, if you get a coupon where you want to buy something, it will give me $10 and you'll get $10 off. So if you do get something that you end up wanting to buy, both win. But if not, you can still enter for the chance to win a free thing each daily. All you have to do is go there and click the damn that little box that they have. Oh. Red, how's it going? Orphaz Elite. Orphaz is a bit iffy. Like, Corfez is that, one of those situations where if you don't go in with the right stuff, it's just not going to be a good time. Oh, yeah. Go, we got this. Goodbye, Borg. Man, Agony Field Generator is just so OP. Gotta kill all the Borg, right? Oh, we didn't save someone. Oh, no. I don't think I even have a shuttle. That's one that needs a shuttle, right? Do I even have any hypos on? I don't have any hypos. I don't even have my gambling device activated. Yeah, some of that Draeneur stuff needs needs certain things to go. Like shuttles. Just hit Agony and everything dies. Did we miss something? As soon as this goes down, we just go in there and
Your efforts here are futile.
all lightning. I wish they had an elite version of this map. Oh, look at all this great loot that I can get, though. Yeah, the ball obelisk are basically a must-have. The amount of damage they do is insane. Like, I've seen them on ground one-shot things for like 150k. I do hope when they, after the Terran arc, I really want them to do like a new set of. You're already in there. Oh no, we're locked out. These older Borg maps do have a few design issues, like what you're seeing right here, where if one person goes in and activates something, the rest of the team gets locked out. Okay, I'll hit the first one. We gotta hit these 3 consoles in the corner at the same time. We need one more person over here. Okay, hit him.
The collective
Like, I know a lot of attention goes to the space side of power creep, but man, has there been a lot of ground power creep. Like, you don't even have to fire your weapons. Yeah. There's definitely a couple issues like that with these maps where you can get stuck. I remember. I need to really get some hypos here. I need that purple shield, that's what I need. So this room works like that other one where there's 3 nodes around each corner and we have to go. Oh, damn it. I can't respawn here. Do I? I gotta get like some hypos on this character. That's terrible. I just keep dying. No, the card bundle doesn't get you the Tommy gun on account unlock. We need another person over at this corner to get this one turned off. Okay, hit it. Yeah, but the way I'm currently playing is absolutely terrible. Like, so just ignore how I'm actually playing. So I'm playing terribly. I got it from the event way back. So I have it on account with unlock. The Picard bundle only gets you it for a single character. We are not hitting these at like anywhere near the same time. I'm gonna wait for theirs to light up before I hit mine. Yeah, we're not doing them close enough together. Wait for them all to light up before we hit any of them. Okay, go. Yeah, doing this in a pug is rough. Like, this is easily doable with a team that coordinates it all. It's just Like in a pug environment, oh boy. Like Kittimer's also absolutely awful in a pug. You know, Kittimer, where you have that room where you have to turn off the areas, like that'd be rough. Who's gonna one-shot her?
Continue to resist. I only wish to raise the quality of life for all citizens. Become one with us. Join our quest for perfection.
That's the boss fight. That is a boss fight in Star Trek Online in 2022. The boss, as soon as it finished its cutscene, was dead. Somber, that right there is why people sometimes have a hard time sticking around in this game, because that's what boss fights look like in this game. They spawn out and they die. That's what's frustrating too. With like, even if there was an elite version, it'd still probably instantly die. Like the the content in STO just has not been scaled up to match the level of power creep that we've had, and it gets really frustrating and really boring because there's no challenge. Like the only challenge I had here is the fact that I didn't have any hypos on, you know? So I just kept dying because I didn't have any hypos on. Unless you pug, yeah. And I did quite a few pugs of the bug hunt, and you definitely see a lot of people doing like 100 or under 100 ground TPS. There's this. Spawning is half the battle. Terrible. It's fine if it's the event version, yeah, but Ray, have fun. How do you deal about people being angry about nerfs while still dealing with power creep? So there's definitely abilities that are overpowered and need to be nerfed. Um, but the issue is like with the like they've continued giving us power like in tons of additional buffs over the years, yet we are still at a difficulty level of like 2018. Like the difficulty of content has not been scaled up at all. Honestly, I think one of the solutions that would be great for this type of stuff would be to give us another level cap increase. I think giving a like increasing the level of enemies up to like 70, 75 would be good. Like it would scale up their HP dramatically. Like I know it would just create bullet sponges, but at least things would be alive long enough for people to shoot. You look at the Voth battle zones and it's just brutal. Short, how you doing? Well, Cheops, it's also the additional rewards, and some people don't know that they're performing bad. Like there are some people that go in and like they'll go into a normal and it's amazingly fast, and they don't understand that that was necessarily their team, doing the work. So they'll queue up for advanced and be a bit sad when they struggle. Yeah, they've definitely sold us power. So taking that back is just making people not want to put more money in. Um, but making it so that the content that they have can utilize that additional power better gets them or makes people buy more power. So it feeds on itself of, you know, you want us to pay more to make our shit better, then make it so that there's a reason for us to need to do that. Yeah, indeed, Chops. Yeah, 75 would be interesting though. 70 would be good, you know, but I think take us up to level 75. Give us like Mark 16 gear, because that's already in the game code as far as I know. Nick, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much, man. Brace for the membership spam there. Thank you very much, Nicholas. How goes you're on break now, right? Thank you very much, Nicholas. Yeah, Nick, actually, like after like the last stream, I gotta find a picture of it here. I think I sent it to Nick. Where did I put this? I put in G14? Where the hell did I put it? Yeah, this after the last stream, the total members on YouTube went up to 69 because of Nick there. It's very much appreciated, Nicholas. Yeah, the member count now. I don't know what it would be at. 'Cause it changes, right? So that I can show at least. That is 59. So a few drop off here there. Oh, that's a few drop off here or there, but that's how it is. Former COD member. Fleet Admiral is kind of the cap on how much higher you can go for level titles, though. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know how they would address that. I mean, they could rebalance it and, you know, like say that 75 is Fleet Admiral and that like 65 here is like Admiral or something. Like they could go back through and rebalance these for sure. I don't know. But I think that a level cap increase would help solve some of the issues, you know, that we have with like content difficulty. I also, I think content difficulty, if they gave us the Mark 16 weapons, there's a dill sync, at least temporarily, because everyone has to go through and upgrade their gear again. People are going to be buying stuff, buying upgrades, things like that, you know. Want more power creep? Rick, glad to help. Giga Chad Admiral pleb. Yeah, I don't know exactly how they would do it, but yeah, there's definitely a couple options. More combos, more fun. Yeah. Yeah, and a reminder too on the Discord. I don't have any posted on the builds Discord right now, but we just had the giveaways for PC wrap up. I don't know, you know, I almost hit that damn button so often. The end stream one. I've almost hit that so many times. The builds Discord, Fish91 had originally been drawn, but they did not respond to the thread. I even tried messaging them, but I ended up redrawing that. So, with any of the stuff on the builds Discord, you have 48 hours to claim your prize once the drawing has happened. So, I redrew the Tal Shiar Adaptive Destroyer yesterday, and it pulled Acturius. So, Acturius, if you are here make sure to check the Bills Discord to claim your prize, because if you don't respond by the end of December 4th, I'm going to re-roll it again and pick a new person to get that prize. Uh, 44k NTTE was a super buffed ball lightning with very heavy debuff from the team. Yeah, I almost hit this end stream button quite often. If they went and started doing all that, it would take away from all the ships. Well, no, they can do level 75 while still giving us, still having tier 6 ships. It's just give us, make it so we have to upgrade our gear again. Introduce another T6X type token. I don't know if that's the upper limit, but that is definitely like a really good run. But I am gonna say, and I'll probably announce this like around Tuesday, but I'm going to do another giveaway for one of the T6 ships that I pulled with the keys that Martin had sent me there. And I'm going to use one of the ship boxes that I have from those keys that Martin gave me to pull the Excelsior to test it. And then the other box is going to go through and be used for a giveaway. Calvin Timeline Talaru Intel Carrier Warbird. Yeah, that's a fun ship. It's a bit weird to build on, but it is a fun ship. And it can use the Romulan drone ships, which is really nice. But look, I know I haven't done a ton of like TFOs on this stream here, but I need to go get me some food. I've got the niece over, so I need to go help watch her, and just got a bit of stuff to take care of around the house today. So I'm going to wrap things up here. But yeah, there will be another stream on Tuesday that'll be quite long, where I go over the Excelsior and I, do some of the new winter stuff. And yeah, there will be a video out tomorrow, most likely, that is going to be doing just some like build theory craft for the new Excelsior for people that are looking at getting that ship. So that'll be just me writing into a notepad how I would build the ship out. Some of you like that format, some of you hate it. The NJ will happen at some point, Nicholas. At some point. Yeah, the Vanguard warship is good for single target. Vanguard warship is a good budget beam overload or cannon rapid fire build platform, yeah. Okay, I'm going to wrap things up though here. So thank you to everyone that stopped by. Thank you to Alan and Broken Soul for the prizes that I gave out today with the hide and seek stuff. Yeah, so stay tuned for more stuff next week and another big giveaway that'll be starting up on my Discord sometime around Tuesday. Thank you all for stopping by. Oh, there's a notification there. Chris Nelson, thank you for the membership. Oh, it's going through the ones from that Nick gifted. Thank you again, Nick, for the gifted subs there. But that's going to be it for now. See you guys around.